Cass's relationship, how is that going to be affected by having Demon Dean?
Well, I think it's affected. It drives a wedge between them, let's say.
Yeah.
Cass is, I mean, on the one hand, I think that there's a certain, I don't know. Cass is still obviously cares about Dean very much because he's basically, his primary mission is to get Dean cured of being a demon or fixing him. But at the same time, Cass is determined not to let a demon Dean roam the earth. So if it comes to it, Cass is willing to kill Demon Dean if Human Dean can't be rescued. So yes, that puts a strain on any relationship.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you tell us anything about the 200th musical episode? Are you going to sing? Do you want to sing?
I have not yet read the episode, so I don't know. I really don't know much more than you do. I know a little bit more, only a little bit more than you do. It is. It's going to be good. It's going to be kind of meta.
Would you be willing to sing? Are you?
Of course. I mean, I've sung before.
And it was so good.
It was so good. How could you not want more of that?
Did you ever sing The Greatest American Hero to your own son?
No, I didn't. But I have to say, I loved that show when I was 7, when it was on the air. It was so I just when it would come on, I would like pinch myself. I couldn't believe that I was having such good fortune to see that show. It didn't last as long as it should have. The show should have been on the air for 20 or 30 years.
Like Supernatural's going to be,
yeah,
right?
like Supernatural's going to be. Yes.
Any challenges in swapping back and forth between being an angel and then being human and like not liking PB&J anymore?
No, I think it's good. I think it's been good for the character to have that arc, and also it has changed Castiel because now he knows what it's like to be a human, so he can empathize a little bit better with humans. He is probably a little bit more human himself in the sense that he's had this experience. So no, I don't have whiplash.
Do you think does he absolutely still want to be an angel, or do you think if he could choose, he would go a different direction?
I think Cass knows that he is an angel at his core, so I don't think he wants to be a human. There are certain perks of humanness, but I think that Cass, and I think this whole season is really about, I think Jeremy has said this, but it's about you are who you are, and Cass is an angel. That's who he wants to be, who he's supposed to be, and who he will be.
Is his storyline going to be more of a solo thing dealing with heaven, or is he going to be interacting more with brothers?
There will be interaction, but there will also be independence. Cass has got a very kind of personal arc that he's going on. That's less about heaven and hell, and more about a small personal journey.
What's it been like going into the 10th season? I mean, what's it like on set?
Bizarre. This is such a fractured business. Typically, you hop from one job to another with great rapidity, and you work with a crew or a cast for a few months, or maybe a year, maybe a couple of years, but then you move on. And it's very surreal to be with the same group for this long. I haven't even been there from the beginning. I've been there for 7 years now. But it hasn't. I don't know, it's almost like a family. It's really, it's not at all what I ever expected to have in this line of work. And I like it. Yeah.
Awesome. Are you going to direct another episode?
I hope to, yes, but I'm not going to do one this season. So hopefully there'll be more seasons and I will direct in them.
Or a movie.
Or a movie would be great.